There were many cool inventions of the 1980s. I'm only going to talk about three of them. There were contact lenses, disposable cameras, and portable computers. The good things about contact lenses is that you didn't have to go to a store, waiting for a line to get a prescription. You could just go to the store, pick them up, take them home, put them in your eye, and use them. Um, the good things about disposable cameras is you could keep the information that was on the camera, and you could always take the roll, put it into a new camera, and use that roll if you needed to use a camera. And the good things for portable computers is that you could take them wherever you wanted, and you could type whatever you needed to type on them, such as information, look up information, and so on and so forth. In 1981, a CPU design was created. A computer scientist named David Patterson directed a project that produced a simpler, cheaper, faster approach to the design of computer central processing units, which are CPUs. This reduced instruction to set computer, or RISC. This makes CPUs more efficient. In 1985, telomerase is discovered, which is an enzyme that promotes cell division and growth. This enzyme is discovered by Elizabeth H. Blackburn, Berkeley grad student Carol Greater, and Harvard's Jack Szostak. In 2009, these three are awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. In 1988, microscope motors were invented. Along with his graduate students, Richard Muller, professor of electrical engineering and computer sciences, produced the first electrical-powered microscope motor. No longer than the width of a human hair, this micro machine helps spawn the field of micro-electromechanical systems, or MEMS. This is used in applications including the auto airbag, which is a device that is triggered by the MEMS device. There were many sports things in the 1980s. I'm going to skip 1980 and 1981 because that takes up too much time. In 1982, Sir Edward Williams Brisbane, Commonwealth Games chairman, is named Australian of the Year. Sydney Swans, the first VFL club outside of Victoria, played their first home game at Sydney Cricket Ground. The Commonwealth Games opened in Brisbane, 1983. In 1984, the USSR announces the boycott of Los Angeles Olympics on May 12th, 1984. Tim McCartney, Snape, and Greg Mortimer become the first Australians to reach the summit of Mount Everest on October 3rd, 1984. An Australian boxer, Jeff Fenech, wins world bantamweight title April 26, 1985. In 1886, Nike releases the first Air Jordan shoes in Australia. Pat Cash defeats Ivan Lendl to win Wimbledon's men's single tennis title. In 1989, the Test cricket captain, Alan Border, is named Australian of the Year. Wayne Gardner was inaugural Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix at Phillip Island. Alan Border's Australian cricket team remains Ashes in England August 1st. Cranborough Raiders win their first rugby league grand final, defeating Balmain 19-14. In the mid-1980s, there were many types of music. There was alternative rock, there was alternative rock, soft rock, just mainly rock in general. There was heavy metal, glam metal, hip-hop, country, and I believe R&B, but I'm not sure. There were many artists in the 1980s. I'm only going to mention a few. There was Michael Jackson, there was Whitney Houston, Rick Astley, and Janet Jackson. All of these were the most successful musicians during their time. Their videos became a permanent fixture on MTV and gained a worldwide mass audience. Michael Jackson was the first American artist to have his music videos aired on MTV. Michael Jackson's Thriller album from 1982 is the best-selling album of all time. It is cited as selling as many as 110 million copies worldwide. Now, I might just play a little bit of music for you. You might not know this song by hearing its name, but I'm sure you'll know it once I play it. It's called Jump by Van Halen, I want to say it was. Alright, here we go. And it just basically goes on like that for about 2 more minutes.